Hi Virgo, this is Star with Ariana Star with your forecast for the month of April, which is the new month 2025. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot for your messages this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just get down to your reading, Virgos. The overall energy from the ideal tarot is the King of Cups. Possibly this is the month when you need to focus on learning, do some research, seek advice from a doctor, a healer, medical professional, or even a lawyer for that matter. I think this is a time when you also need to focus on paperwork or technical matters. Your family could be questioning your moves and decisions, but then others could rally around you. Someone could also be very manipulative, so you need to be clever to get ahead of that person or to outsmart that person. Someone also has deep feelings for you, Virgos, this month. The final days of March stepping into April, I do have the Four of Swords. Now this person, he's in a meditative state of mind. He seems to be very reflective. Possibly in those final days you were someone who was very guarded. You needed to keep quiet because people were backbiting or there was jealousy which you needed to counter. Sometimes plan A doesn't work, but then you have to look at plan B. There were surprises and gains for sure for many Virgos. Possibly there were also calls for an interview, but then you were undecided. This was also a very hectic period and you needed more time to complete tasks. Your energy levels allowed you to do so. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I do have the Two of Pentacles. If you look closely, this person, he is juggling two pentacles, so you're going to be someone who wants to take risks, but this is in the challenge position, so risks may not always amount to rewards. I think you should follow your own intuition, you should follow your own instinct rather than listen to others, as it could mean that you could squander whatever you have. Sometimes it's better to hold on to whatever we have rather than take undue risk. Other than that, Virgos, you will also do well if you promote yourself. Maybe you're also someone who could question the ethics of colleagues or even a senior person. You do want principles to be followed. I think redo tasks are also going to be there for many Virgos. Influences for this month, I do have the Emperor card. Now the Emperor's energy means that you want to be in control, you want to be in a position of strength, you want to call the shots. But it would also be prudent, to cooperate, to listen to the viewpoint of others rather than be very gruff or too set in your ways. In personal relationships also, you could compound matters by assuming too much. Maybe you believe that your near and dear ones are extremely critical of you, but there could be misunderstandings which you could do without. I think you should keep a cool head, you should keep to yourself to avoid disagreements. Others could provoke you to react, so it would be imperative for you to lie low. Maybe you also need to focus on tasks already underway rather than start something new. Health issues could also be a concern for some Virgos this April. Other than that, I think your talents will certainly be appreciated if you focus on learning. With the King of Cups also coming up in your reading, I think you will do well. Excess work is also going to be on the cards, and this is also going to overwhelm you. You may feel at times that you aren't productive enough. Some Virgos, you could find yourself sandwiched between your immediate boss as well as the management, but you need to follow protocol. Many of you could also consider taking loans. That is why this Two of Pentacles in the obstacle position. The first 10 days of April, I do have the Moon card. Now the Moon's energy is one which makes you very moody. It could be that you're going around in cycles, because the Moon does go through those waxing and waning moons, so your temperament could be suspect. I think you should keep a cool head, with the Emperor card also asking you to do the same. I think you should weigh the pros and cons before you come to any conclusion. Possibly you may be also making travel plans, but then think clearly in case you want to seek assistance or advice from someone superior than you, then you should do so, especially in the first 10 days. You may be in a position where you cannot decide, and that is also creating confusion in your head. Those of you on the lookout for jobs may come away disappointed. Maybe the offers are not to your liking. They could be outstation work offers also, and you're not willing to relocate. You may also be dealing with a person who is not very professional in his attitude. That is why you may turn down a proposal, because you think that when it comes to the brick paths, then you're going to have to face the music from clients who could point a finger at your work. That is why you don't want to be part of a partnership, which could mean that you are at the receiving end. I think you should pay attention to your dreams. You should also pay attention to your inner voice, because vivid dreams are very likely. You desire grounding, stability with this card brown. It talks about settling down. It talks about your foundation, which may be weak in this first 10 days. So this is something which you need to work on. Root chakra related issues could also crop up for some Virgos. Finances could be a concern for you. That is why I said that you may be considering taking a loan. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th April, is the Four of Cups. Now this lady, she seems to be despondent, dejected, in despair. Likewise, I think Virgos, you could be dealing with two-faced people. Emotional discontentment is very likely. You could be in a situation where your moods could play up. You could argue. Maybe you will cry at the drop of a hat. Listen to what others say rather than become emotional. You do believe that people are self-centered, that you were promised, but then someone could also backtrack. That is why you may be feeling all at sea. Interestingly, money could also create discord. Maybe you feel that your pockets aren't too deep. That is why you're always dependent on other people. Someone could certainly surprise you. Someone could also come to the rescue. Maybe it is the same person who was denying you resources, but this person is going to have a change of heart. Your schedule will also be disrupted. You are unsure how you will manage your time, but then you will be able to complete 2 tasks. Maybe you need to push yourself. You need to concentrate rather than procrastinate. You will also get the help from trusted aides. Senior workers could also leave, so all the responsibilities will also fall on your shoulders. I think you're also not going to tolerate tardy workers in case you're in the leadership position. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th April, is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is again a very emotional and intuitive personality. She's a woman who's got a lot of charm. She's also got a way with words. So use your tongue judiciously. Other than that, I also feel that the work environment could be a bit claustrophobic or stifling, because someone could try to threaten your position. Maybe this person is also undermining your authority because she has the backing of your superior. You do feel out of sorts and out of place, but then you should realize that eventually you will be proved right, even if it's not so in the present circumstance. I think others expect you to do some soul searching, especially those who care about the other worker. That is why a rift could come about. I think you should maintain your poise here. Focus on creative matters. Criticism can sometimes give us food for thought. So look at things from another person's perspective. For a moment, I do have the card, a bouquet, which talks about some kind of gift, some kind of reward. Minor gains could be there this month. You also need to stop and smell the roses. From the Divine Messages Oracle, like I said, there could be disquiet, unease with the Four of Cups, the Moon card, as well as the Queen of Cups. Something is certainly brewing. I think you also can feel that in the pit of your stomach. So listen to the warning signs that your body is giving you. You also need to do some solar plexus chakra healing, because stomach related issues or issues centering around your digestive system could abound this month. You need to renew your life, declutter, remove yourself from unwanted or harsh people in your life. Also declutter your living space, because that is also going to give you clarity of thought. With respect to your love life, Virgos, I do have the card flirt. I think you do have that magnetic charisma about you. You are coming across as that Queen of Cups, someone who is very imaginative and creative, someone who has a way with words, and that could charm the opposite sex. Work related romance is also a possibility for some Virgos this month. So be open to receiving love. Closeness, comfort, and warmth could be expected in an ongoing relationship. I think, though there could be some confusion over your love life, maybe your person is also insecure, because you do have your fair share of admirers. With the Emperor card, maybe some of you are dealing with an older man here. He could be insecure also, because he thinks that you're very beautiful and pretty, and there could be a time when you could lose interest, but you will remind him that you care only for him. He does have deep feelings with that King of Cups. I also have other messages here. Farewell, but I'm no good at goodbyes. Maybe some of you are turning away from a prospective romantic connection, because you realize that that your loved ones, your family may frown upon this connection. That is why you're going to be a bit upset. That is why you could also be confused. Maybe you want to hold on to this relationship at the soul level, but then you're being practical about this relationship. I do understand that time and love never waited for anyone, so time will slip out of your fingers, even love. So give a relationship a chance. Maybe this is a past life connection. There's unfinished karma between the two of you. Perhaps that will put an end to all the chaos that is there in your life and in your head. For some Virgos, the health of your partner could also be a concern. Maybe some of you are dealing with unrequited love here. That is why this card, time and love never waited for anyone. Well, even if this person doesn't admit, he does have a corner for you. On that note, Virgos, I will wrap up this reading. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.